In this video, let's go over how to write an amazing event description that makes people want to attend your events. And we're going to use a classic and proven model for sales copywriting, which is called AIDA. This is an acronym. It stands for Attention, Interest, Desire, and Action. It's kind of a path that we're going to take the reader through so that we grab them attention. That's done with the title of the event. We've already covered that in the previous video. So what your event description is supposed to do is it's supposed to build interest. Then that interest is supposed to evolve into desire. And once the desire is built, then you need a call to action to say, hey, sign up or buy or whatever. This is a very classic sales path. You won't go wrong doing this. So let's read this description that I've written for you together and then examine different elements of it so that you can then incorporate many elements of my description into your own event descriptions. I wrote the description here, and the description actually starts right here. So let's read it together. This is a unique opportunity to explore San Francisco history by hiking and finding long-lost shipwrecks. Okay, you see what I'm doing here? Long-lost shipwrecks? For most people, they're like, what? In San Francisco? That's a major cosmopolitan city. How do you find long-lost shipwrecks? If you picture this, if you really think about it, you're like, oh, I want to know. In fact, when I first learned that there are shipwrecks you can find before I even created such an event, I was absolutely fascinated by this. That's why actually I went and I found them on my own. And then I created a hike like this to take other people to find those shipwrecks too during low tide. So I know that I was intrigued. And of course, we build the intrigue more with San Francisco history. There is a certain type of person, they're into history. They're going to want to come to such a thing because it's not so common that you have this kind of an event. So right away, the uniqueness is built into the event and I can squeeze out all the curiosity out of it. And then I build scarcity. This is not every day. This is only during low tide. And there are words that I can do in italics, like only in low tide. So if people notice that this word is italicized, that will communicate the scarcity even more. I may even bold long lost shipwrecks because that just evokes imagery of, like Pirates of the Caribbean or fairy tales. Because look, what we're supposed to do is we've got the attention through our event title. We're supposed to build interest. This is what we are doing now. And as the description continues, we're supposed to build and build and build this title until we get desire. So let's move forward in our description. The next paragraph reads like, this is a great family event. You can even bring your dog. Everyone is welcome. This kind of a line is optional because this line addresses what are called sales objections. Questions that people have that may or may not get them to engage. Like, can I bring my family? Can I bring my dog? Some hikes are too difficult for small children, and some hikes are ones that dogs can't come. So actually, like a line like this can go here, but this can also go if I cut this, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to have a area called details, and I'm going to actually make a section called details, and I'm going to bold that so people know, because these are all the things people want to know. These are deal breakers. Like if it's on certain date that they can't come, well, they just cannot come. If the price is too high, then they cannot come. But it's important that they know all these details ahead of time, because if they're wondering, the answer may be yes, it might work for them. But if you don't list the details, they may wonder and they might assume no. They might never email you because that's a lot of work. So they might never come because you don't have these details listed. So you should definitely have details listed like that. So now that I put that line into the details, look at the second paragraph. You see, we had this paragraph that inspired a lot of interest and curiosity. And now I'm talking directly to the reader in the second paragraph. Didn't know that there were shipwrecks along San Francisco, or I can say San Francisco's coast, or I can even say that you can see, coast that you can see. And most people, like 90% of people who live in San Francisco, actually probably don't know that there are shipwrecks like that. So most people will say yes to that question, and they probably want to come. So I explain it. Before modern navigation tools, many ships throughout the 1800s and the early 1900s crashed on the rocks of San Francisco and sank. On this hike, we'll be able to see 3 such shipwrecks. So 3, not just 1, 3. That's cool. They might be different. So again, you're building curiosity, but also this answers the question. When you make the event sound so cool, like this is almost surreal, right? There's a question in the reader's mind, like, is this too good to be true? And this paragraph works to answer that question, because here's the real answer. Yeah, ships used to sink more often and we can see them. Now here in the next paragraph is where we build more desire, interest, and turn that into desire. And notice throughout this whole description, I have very short paragraphs. Most of them are 1 or 2 lines, sometimes 3, but short 3, because it's hard to read online, and so you want to keep your paragraphs brief. Now here's this next paragraph. Have an incredible day exploring San Francisco's outdoors with your family. 1, this hints at exercise, obviously, but also it's with your family, and there's this word incredible. And then I keep building this imagery, and I go over all these benefits like breathe fresh air, experience amazing views of the ocean, and learn about San Francisco's history, all while getting great exercise and meeting new people. Fresh air, that's a benefit. Amazing views, that's a benefit. Learn history, that's a benefit. Get great exercise, that's a benefit. Meet new people. That's 5 benefits right here in 1 line. So if you don't like fresh air, there are like 4 other things for you that can entice you. And then I just finish up the description. Total hike is 4 miles and it's easy to moderate difficult. That actually can go into the details. So instead of that 1 line, I added these 2 lines. Distance, total hike is 4 miles. And then difficulty, easy to moderate difficulty. So now the details are pretty full. We have everything we need. Of course, you're going to fill out the rest of the details according to what makes sense for you. But you see, the last line of the description reads like, sign up ASAP because spots are limited. This is more scarcity. Not only did we build desire with all the benefits and painting a picture of how amazing it will be and the shipwrecks and all these things, but we're also saying, hey, you have a desire, but like there are limited spots, you might not get it. So spots are limited, sign up. Call to action, that's the A of the AIDA. The last A of the AIDA is call to action. So we've got everything now. So that's how to write your event description to build desire and to get people to sign up.